Enderman. Alex.
Play Lucas, come on, man! All right, Autophobic once again going Ness. Not sure, you know, it is what it is. Ness going Ness, but we do this, and Ness quite on Ness on a platform. It's ooh, and then he's getting hit off from the air. And then, the Autophobic with a very good dash forward to get back into the mid stage, but needing to back off in the down air from Steve there. But he's still quite in a good position with Steve cornered, but it doesn't matter. He overextended just a tiny bit and almost just lost. But ooh, the double PK fire, almost the triple PK fire. The forward throw off the stage and into the forward air, not quite hitting though. Another forward air. Spot dodging through the minecart. That is quite that's quite the play there, but it wasn't quite the correct one. The gold forward smash. The gold forward smash is not the play here. Well, it was the play. It just killed him. It was the down tilt on the crafting table. And then the golden yippies, the golden yippie into almost not quite dying there. And you know, if you don't kill Steve directly, he's not dead. Oh my god, whatever. Oh, that was almost a brutal down air. If that killed at like 80, that would have been brutal. But Ness quite on the ledge here. Ooh, almost. Yeah. Oh. Steve doing the classic forward smash into forward smash. The classic 2018. The quick play. But it does work because he is Steve. And oh wow, the down air. Oh, the down air coming out, but it doesn't matter. Steve with Diamond, though, this is a very bad situation for Autophobic here. Autophobic is just very boned here, potentially, but Steve messes up his ledge trap and gets get up attacked. Steve, so we got the Ness in the game here. The Ness is, Ness just running up and dash attacking, potentially, probably trying to beat out some kind of minecart. The magnet. Magnet movement not quite working out for Autophobic as well, but the down air into minecart, leolee just having no regard for his own resources because he doesn't need it versus Ness. Ness is just on his way into town at this current moment. He's just going in with forward airs, going in with aerials. He's just, yeah, buddy, you know, and then he just air dodges and Steve forward smashes and yeah. Steve! We're gonna play on Hannibal. Yeah, let's go. Gentlemen, Hannibal, I guess. Alright. Oh no, not never mind. No, Garden of Hope instead. Oh look, the brilliant counter pick made by Autophobic here. The Garden of Hope. Nope, on it. And we're looking at some crazy ideas here. Summit even. That is the Frigate Orphan, not entirely out of the question. Maybe he'll even counterpick the Great Cape Offensive. Yeah, but oh no, he just goes with Battlefield here. It's a much safer pick, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's do this. Ness versus Steve, round 2. Hopefully this guy, gets to round 4, round 5 here, but leolee's Steve has just been absolutely destroying everyone. It's been 2-0s and 3-0s all the way since he got into loser's bracket. Gentlemen's to Castle duke it out in lower right, of course. Obviously playing on Castle in Hazard Dawn. That's a true way to play Smash, of course. At allowing items, gentlemen with items, of course. and only playing when the transformations happen. But the real game is actually starting, and Ness is just running in now. Well, no, he's not quite running in. He's doing a bit of dashing forward, dashing back, trying to bait Steve into something likely. With leolee not quite falling for any of that, but those PK fires getting hard punished with minecart. That is a potentially really bad situation for Ness. But Steve just minecarting out of the corner. Ben is just belligerently minecarting out because Autophobic is not punishing it nearly as much as it could be. Perhaps not expecting the minecarts at such a high rate. Minecart quite above. That's a very difficult minecart to punish, actually, for most characters. Unless you have a very strong up air. It can be quite difficult. And then Steve just fast falling down and forward smashing to catch Autophobic out, overextending. And very clean SDI on Autophobic's part, forcing Steve to be a bit more forward than he could have been. And then Steve jumping out of the minecart a little early, Autophobic punishing that with the minecart in the back air, but then Steve getting back to stage dash teching. That's a very tricky situation for Ness there, and Autophobic just rolled out. And he's alright, man. We do a little mashing, we do a little back air, we go forward, we go up, and then back air. And then, but, well, now we're back in neutral. We're back in the quote-unquote neutral game where Steve actually wins every single time. And now we're in the ledge trapping game where Steve also wins every single time. Autophobic making a very nice little read there, expecting Steve to just press some kind of random button and punishing with the back air. But then that was a very close call for Steve there. But the wall making the PK fire. Making PK fire chains quite nicely, but Steve getting out of there and just managing to find up smash. And alright, they're back in neutral here, and punishing the micro just barely, putting them back into a very even mid-range situation. The random up smash just heading out Ness out of the air. That is the thing with Ness, is that Ness is his guarded options. While his guarded options are not awful, they are quite poor compared to, and they really does force him to be in the air. Because unless Ness himself has a read, the opponent's going to anti-air. Steve. Supposed disadvantage that Steve may or may not have. Autophobic going for the gate flash. And then that there is not quite the fair chain that would be working. And then now we hear clapping. That clapping going probably for leolee, obviously, for his great Steve play and not being carried. Why is leolee is in losers? Because he played pockets. He wanted to play Falco, and then he lost. Yippee! It is all right. And also, disclaimer: I am not serious about Steve actually being carried. Of course, I'm joking. I am an idiot. And the back air coming out. Perhaps we'll see the Lucas once again here. Autophobic's back to the wall, quite literally sometimes. Yeah, Ben doesn't really need to stop trolling. Nice. Autophobic, not confident in Lucas in this matchup potentially. Just going Ness here. Perhaps. He will avoid now. Yeah. The PK fire to beat up the grab here. But Steve just Steve. Up air, smash. Steve pulling up quite the complicated maneuver here of mining in place, because Autophobic is not quite confident in approaching. I mean, approaching Steve is quite difficult. Autophobic is trying to bait something out from Steve here, and leolee is just not taking the bait. He's just sitting there. He's not even building a wall. And then, Ness down smash to ledge shot there. Works just a bit. Minecart. The mining while walking back. Then leolee just has no fear of Ness approaching, and he got hit for it. Autophobic read that quite hard, but that does not mean that Autophobic is quite in this game entirely. No. He needs to make his way back in. Because Steve built that wall. He built it quite well to keep dirty Ness mains out. And we are. And we're back. Ooh, Ness in the corner. This is not a very pogger situation for Ness. Perhaps. Ooh, the Peak of Thunder not quite doing it for the minecart. Ooh, the walk back into PK Fire potentially to beat out a jab there. Ooh, he went quite close enough to beat up the blocks. The pen just he just down airs in the back. He just down airs in the back air. The yak cancel here again. Yeah, auto cancel gets down here, but yeah. Ooh, Steve doing a little bit of jabbing. Ooh, he goes for the forward smash, looking for the kill immediately. Ness tries to do something very cheeky, but not quite being able to pull it off. Getting punished for it. Ooh, Ness in the corner here. He's trying to kind of dash his way in and out. Steve cornering himself a bit, but it does not quite matter because Steve is still in the lead. He just went from one side to the other without getting harmed, and now he is in a very favorable situation with Ness cornered, and Ness DI'd that unfortunately, dying at a percent quite early.